If you've ever had the situation where two people you care about are estranged from one another, then you're going to get this 2-minute truth. It's hurtful and heartbreaking when two people you care about can't seem to get along, when they're estranged from one another. And you spend a lot of time and effort and energy and thought trying to figure out how you can help bring them together. That's the environment in 2 Samuel chapter 14. In that chapter, you see Joab, who's the general of King David. You see Joab trying to bring reconciliation between his king and the king's son Absalom. You see, Joab knows how much it hurts David's heart and how much David would long to be reconciled with Absalom. And so he sets out to try to bring that about, even at some personal risk to himself. I mean, he talks to David and tries to get David's heart to soften towards Absalom. He even arranges David to allow Absalom to move back to Jerusalem. And eventually Joab arranges a face-to-face meeting between the two of them. In this chapter, you can just see the burden and the drive Joab has to try to bring reconciliation between his king and the king's son. Well, Joab is a picture of who you and I should be. You see, we have a king, a heavenly king, who longs to be reconciled to his children. And we should invest ourselves, even at some risk, to try to be an instrument of reconciliation between our king and his children. You know, 2 Corinthians tells us that we've been given a ministry of reconciliation. So this week, I want you to pray and ask God, God, give me a heart that longs to help people become reconciled to you. Give me a heart that breaks for those people who are not reconciled to you, who are at odds with you, and help me do something to bring about reconciliation. I'm praying that for you this week, and I'm praying it for me this week. We'll see you next week.